Saturday night. How's everybody's week been?
How are you, May?
A lot better now that I have.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but
That was my other
Yeah.
computer kicking in to the
Yeah.
stream commercial. And I didn't have my mic muted.
It just sounded so topical.
It's
so
like
bad.
a radio DJ thing. Like, how's everybody's weekend? Just got sound effects in the background. That's what that sounded like.
yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, is he answering his own question? Did he did he set it up so we'd ask and everyone would just
Yeah, I knew y'all would all sit there and
exactly
not
what it
talk,
was.
so I had like pre-recordings.
of our voices.
I
Is that what
managed to
all
get
this
the ones in my head.
So what all this D&D streaming actually is to capture enough of our voices to recreate us.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
he's
using
making fakes.
Some deep fakes, yeah. Start streaming like 4 nights a week with y'all. Y'all won't know it though. You know, that would actually probably be that would probably be a really good stream. I just need to get all of y'all on video like Brandon so I can get facial like features and reactions. And then I can just do my own stream without y'all and I can just like make Critical Role money and not share it with anybody.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck you. Like I'm not lazy enough to do that.
100 years from now, the man named Bradley is credited with the creation of AI. As he managed to trap 6 human souls into a D&D game.
Dude, I would be the shittiest AI. I would just fuck with everybody who ever tried to use me.
Nick, if you were an NPC, I would kill you off immediately.
Thank you. That means a lot to me, Brandon.
I'm sure if you were an AI, people would press the delete button so fast.
Oh.
They've got
That's
good.
the
Have you seen any of the
thing I've
deep
ever
fakes from like redoing scenes from Rogue One, or not Rogue One, but the one with Admiral Gender Studies? Fuck, what was that one called?
What?
The Star Wars.
Are you
with
talking
Admiral
about
Gender
the
Studies.
Last Jedi?
Yeah, Last Jedi. Where they got like Tarkin and stuff redone, and the deep fakes look better.
As soon as he said General, wait, did you say General Lesbian or what did you call her?
Admiral Gender Studies.
That's right, Admiral Gender. As soon as you said that, I remembered. Oh yeah, it was that shitty ass movie.
Yep.
Oh hey, are we streaming?
Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
we're
yeah,
streaming.
we're streaming.
Get your views out.
Internet.
Man.
Yeah, hey internet. Listen, Disney is sinking. Disney itself is sinking Star Wars down the toilet just as a money grab. But there's still people out there who truly love it, like Dave Filoni. I love you, Dave. Mwah.
Yep, you've got fans that love it too. I'm losing hope, but I'm still hanging in there.
Yeah, dude, I love Star Wars.
Y'all check out Overlord DVD. He's one of the last bastions of holding on to hope.
I watched all of them. It was a popcorn movie. I loved it. I left the theater. I didn't feel bad.
Really,
you should feel bad.
I watched. What was bad? The first one. I walked out of the theater not feeling anything, and that's a crime right there. Walking out of a Star Wars movie and not even feeling like just disdain or nothing. It was just like, nothing.
I haven't seen a Star Wars movie since I was 13, so
You lucked out.
So 4 years ago?
Ouch.
I wish.
I have no idea how old Scott is.
I'm 30, dude. Like I wish 13 was 4 years ago.
Wait, I mean, so that doesn't land anywhere. What, did you go to see a prequel movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. You got it. I don't really care for Star Wars, so it doesn't bother me that much.
That's okay. I'll forgive you this time.
I'm a Star Trek guy.
I don't understand the fervent religion around either of them. I'm just like,
there shouldn't be.
Yeah, listen, I'm not I'm not one of those guys. I love it. I enjoy it, but like Bradley said, when you watch something, you should feel something, whether you just simply feel entertained or whether it makes you feel sad. Like, anything that's good should always evoke some sort of emotion or some sort of reaction from you. and I agree with him. I felt nothing for these Star Wars movies.
Yeah, we need to have another night of the week we can all get together and just like bullshit on stuff.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, so last week, Brandon, you couldn't make it. Everybody wound up going. Actually, I'm gonna say y'all have spent the rest of the time checking the place out. Let me see if I can. Does that show you all the map?
Oh shoot, I'm not even looking at a map. Let me pull up the map.
There you go.
Oh wow, yeah.
Whoa, there's a whole map.
Dang. Look at that.
So there's a couple areas you didn't actually uncover, but searching, you got you find a cave you can fish out of. There's about a 5-foot rock in that upper right, and right below where the glowing was for the you did the sacrifice. There's a room there. It's an empty room. You find inside of it.
Just checking really quick. Everyone else sees the entire map, including legend, and no lighting whatsoever?
Yes, I turned on the entire map so y'all can see what all's what. Now, the only place you have not cleared out the skull, it's in the area with the water wheel. So it's still in there.
What skull?
Oh, the skull is in the area with... Oh, I see. Okay. He means like...
Okay,
over.
yeah, that room. I see it.
Yeah, he means like this room.
Yep, that one. So unless you're wanting to go finish it off, which you may want to, that's the only thing that you
What's
have.
the crazy star up in the upper left?
Upper left. That's a big statue of, basically it looks like a... where we ended was at the end of the fight, so y'all haven't actually checked that room out yet. So you and the room beside it. All the combat's over. Do what?
Is it the same day as when I last played?
When y'all, this is at the end. I'm just going to say over the course of time. We can wrap up where y'all left off. You've got several giant spider bodies laying around. I think there was 4. And you have 2 drow and 1 drow that was casting spell with the staff that Nick immediately picked up. It's a black ebon staff with the tip of its carved out to look like a spider. Also in the room with the water to the far left there, underneath the star room, Fang went swimming and found there's a skeleton in the bottom that was holding an engraved like stick, like about 1.5 feet, 2 foot long.
Did this stick? What does the stick say? Like return to Bob if found.
I don't know. Fang put it in his pack.
Hello.
Fang took it and put it up.
These drow, are they bodies?
I'm sorry, these dark
or are they
elves.
conscious?
They're dead.
Oh,
Yeah, we killed him.
I didn't even say drow. These are dark elves. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Your mythology.
I came up with a new term for them. Okay, so is it still the same day?
Where the combat ended, yes, it is the same day. It is currently, well, now y'all rested first part of the week, so where can I'm gonna move it to noon, so it is the 23rd of December. So it's almost Yule by standard.
Wow. So winter is like really setting in at this point.
Oh yeah, y'all kind of been in it. So you've got the bodies are all fresh laying there. Y'all are all injured a bit, except for you, Nick. You actually come through unscathed this time.
Yeah, I did some awesome magic stuff. Dissident Whispers.
Y'all aren't too bad. Kursk is the one that pretty much he got webbed. Yes, that test works. He got webbed and then could not break free of it, so decided just to stand there. And got his ass whipped, but he's still alive. That would be, let me think. Number 2, the second option. Brandon. So you've got the dead bodies laying around. 2 of them look like warriors. 1 of them wearing what you would figure would be a weird. He was casting spells, wearing cloth, had a staff.
Oh yeah, do I have that staff, right?
That's where we ended. You said, I'm picking up the staff. And then we called it a night there.
Oh, baller. Is it just a normal? I'd like to investigate the staff.
Give me an Arcana check. Without your bonus. You're not casting a spell. This is just a standard Arcana check. Which you,
okay.
If you roll it, just subtract. We'll take off the extra D4.
Oh, I rolled. God damn it! I rolled it in the thing by accident.
Well, you're not casting a spell, so that's fine. Let's see. Let me pull it up. What you get out of it, it is magical. It has 2 properties. What's the little you know, because since you haven't encountered one, I haven't got the mechanics I've worked out on this. For a staff that or a weapon that casts spells, basically you can cast its spells. You still have to make a channeling check. But on a failure, it doesn't matter if you go 5 below. It's just a failure. The spell doesn't take effect. But if you roll a 1, the weapon blows up and does AoE damage, and is basically it's destroyed. But other than rolling a 1, you will have no mishaps from failure.
Okay. What are its spells?
Spider climb and web. You can cast through this.
Oh, we got spider climb. Oh, hey Brandon, this is starting to sound familiar.
Yeah, let's give me some rope archer skills. We'll have the whole kit.
I like your filter, by the way, Brandon.
Oh, I'm below 50%. I had to turn it on.
Cool.
Let me find my items. I have to make all my own new shit in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever you finish it, just let me know. And if you put it in the party sheet, I'll just grab it.
I'll just put it on you.
Oh, thank you.
It's a fair reason to be on mute for a bit, Leora.
Yeah. Enjoy that pizza. But not too much, though.
Okay, it's in there.
Thank you.
So, as someone who was recuperating last week, what's the general scene in the space that we're hanging out? I assume this was where the last combat happened. So
Yeah, we killed everything and then took a break.
There you go.
Yeah,
There's a description of the room.
Well, here I'll give you the best rundown that I can. We basically came in through
where the fight ended is not where it started.
Yeah, we came in like this way, and then we ended up kind of going there, and then we retreated this way, and this is where we actually had the fight in this.
I'm watching the whiteboard antics that Nick is doing.
So basically, they went to the double doors, opened up one, saw that there was 3 figures by the statue. Who was it that opened the door? Was it Fang?
Yeah, it was Fang.
Yeah, so Fang opens it up, sees them. At this point, Proximo runs behind him, does like a complete like badass maneuver, shoots a dude in the throat as he runs past the doorway and then to the other side, drops one of them immediately. At this point, Fang runs in towards the pillar on the right. Before he's halfway there, he looks up and notices there's a giant spider up on the ceiling above him. Skids to a halt, turns around, runs back to the door. This time everybody else is coming up. You pop around the corner, shoot once. I think you hit the caster. There's some missile fire back and forth. The caster then shoots a web at the doorway. Does a 20 on his arcane check, so it's basically an entire permanent... hey, thanks, Jeff. It's the from the Lost Mines of Fandelver, from the starter D&D box set. It's the mine in there. I just repurposed it.
Who knew?
I did. Now you do too. So since he made a critical arcane check, the webbing was just like steel and stuck. No one was getting through the door. So at that point, everybody's like, shit, they probably know a way behind us. We're tired of getting caught in hallways and getting our asses kicked. So everybody starts running down the hallway. And that's when they're coming around the north side. And the fight ensues from there. Spiders are crawling across the ceiling, dropping in amongst you as a globe of darkness goes off. Lots of spider action, and eventually all are victorious. And that's where they ended the night.
That's weird. They keep having spiders. It's like
after all those dreams
or something.
In that room, the statue was basically looked like a knocker, like the dude that you had found, sitting on like a throne, leaning on like a big gem is what it looks like, and his eyes look like emerald gems. That was from the doorway in which you could see from the lighting. It was dark in there other than some very low light, so you haven't been in there to search the room.
So it looked like it wasn't just a statue of a gem. It looked like the statue was legitimately leaning on a gem.
No, the gem, it's leaning on a gem, but the gem is part of the stone. It's carved. It's not an actual gem. Okay. But the eyes look like they possibly could be gems. So what do y'all want?
I'm reading backwards.
Hey Jeff, did you see this map from any of the other weeks when using the lighting effects and stuff in the new Unity engine here? It's pretty awesome.
Am I supposed to be able to see the whole map right now?
Yes, I revealed everything just because
see.
All the combat stuff's over, other than if you want to fight that flaming skull.
Well, I don't want it to be alive anymore. That's for goddamn sure.
I'm not here to make friends with it.
Well, it hasn't come out of that area, so when y'all rest up, if you want to go finish it off, that's fine. Or we'll say it was low.
What are we? Cowards?
Yes.
You hear that, Proximo? He just called you a coward.
Cricket.
Sorry, I don't know how to break the fourth wall.
You are correct, Brandon. Enjoy. If only chat could, or stream could see what you said.
I try to be efficient with my words, sir.
You're pretty damn correct.
Well, I'm cool. Just resting and doing some setting up. Is there someplace more comfortable that we can like hang out in? Do we need to keep camp? Should we keep camping at the front?
That's
Or
what you've
leave-
been doing. I mean, you can go through the play. Are y'all going to go search that room? Or are y'all just going to stay in here and just kind of mill about? What are y'all doing?
I would totally like to search the room that we initially
wanna
saw the
search
drow in. Yeah.
Okay, you go back in there. It looks like a temple area. A lot of the stuff has been defaced, and behind as you examine the room, behind the statue of the knocker, it looks like they've been carving, like there's this monstrous spider-looking woman, like she's reaching out of the wall, half woman from the torso up, with the spider's body all around. Instead of on her face, the mouth has mandibles, like she's reaching over, coming down onto the digger, or the knocker, excuse me. And searching through the bodies and through this room, you open up the parcels.
I want to check out that statue with the glittering eyeballs.
They appear to be actual gemstones.
Here, let's see. Skills, no abilities. Nope. Skills, insight.
Everybody roll me a d4 and then we'll want to add all those together. Was that 11?
Yeah, 11.
You find 11 different vials of liquid.
No.
More random potions. Hey, my insight roll earlier. Does Nick look like he's paying much attention to the statue?
Yeah, when he's checking stuff out, he's kind of studying it and like seems very interested in like knowing, if there's anything magical about it. You think he's checking out, but yeah, he's paying attention to it.
Yeah, I'm rolling Arcana checks left and right. I'm looking for the magic in this place. I want to see if this is like Disneyland. Speaking of checking magic, I would like to see if those 11 vials have any magical properties to them.
The way you
All
test
11 of them.
Yeah, the way you test potions is you taste them, or identify them is to taste them.
Oh, I can't roll for Arcana with those?
No, even in standard D&D, you identify potions by taste.
Ah.
You identify potions by blowing up.
If I do just like a tiny little taste, does the potion take effect?
It's one of those that you taste it, it's enough to know what it is. If it's a beneficial potion, it does not consume it. If it's something like poison or acid, you take the damage.
Ooh. Do I have any... hang on a sec. Do I have anything for that?
Y'all find 9 small gemstones and 130 gold. It's in the party sheet.
Okay. Does a potion count as magical drink?
It has magical properties, yes, but like, what's it in reference to? Like, what do you want to know?
So specifically, I have Purify Food and Drink as a level 1 spell. It specifies all non-magical food and drink.
The potions are that's not going to affect a potion.
Okay. Well, that was the only idea that I had, so... Oh shit, if I hit somebody with the staff, it does poison? Oh, that's rad.
Oh yeah, it does poison damage.
Wait, minus... Why is it a -1?
Because your strength sucks.
Oh.
Man, why is my score so bad?
Yeah, my strength is not great.
Yeah, but still, as long as you hit.
Yeah.
Other than that, you don't find anything else in this room of interest. Say through this and the room beside it, you found the coins, the potions, the gems. It looks like probably the room to the side there was where the Weird was making his bed chambers.
Hmm.
Can I start?
Yeah, for this statue here. I'm sorry, did I interrupt you, Brandon?
No, I said 3 words.
Okay. This statue here, the one that's like all defaced, is there any indication what the statue was of before it was defaced?
That's the one that's like the knocker sitting on like a throne, leaning on like one of his feet is up on like a big gemstone. And then behind, around the room, stuff's been defaced. This one hasn't completely been defaced, but it's been behind it. They've been carving where it looks like the Spider Woman is coming out of the wall behind it, about to like attack it or something.
Oh, okay. So Nick will kind of call out to Drake, like, "Yeah, Drake, you think we should take these gems? We could sell them."
Give me a perception check, Nick.
Perception. Shit, where is that?
Under skills.
There it is. I know, but I'm looking down the list.
I do the same shit. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I just say it out loud.
You're talking to him. You don't hear an answer. You kind of look back and you see like the knee and the foot of Drake like sticking out from the edge behind, like he's hiding behind that pillar. He's not saying anything. He's being very quiet.
Drake, you okay there? All right, I'll walk to about here where I have clear line of sight to him.
So you see Nick
sorry,
walking like he's going to leave the room. He stops and turns and looks directly at you.
I was looking for scrolled text on the walls, like cults and shit. Nothing over here so far. Sorry, I was engrossed.
Was he looking at the walls when I looked at him?
It looked at first like he's like kind of trying to hide, and then like you look and he's like, "Oh, hey." Looked awkward. It's very uncharacteristic of Drake. The little that you do know of him.
Where's all the light in this room?
Whatever torches and lanterns y'all have.
Mine.
You're trying to hide over there, but you're still got the torch because you're afraid of the dark.
I'm so conflicted. Well, anyway,
Actually, Brandon,
over there.
I want to test something. Roll me percentile dice, 1 to 50. Things stay as they usually are. If the other thing happens, on a 51 or plus, that is overridden. I'll send you a message. Just roll me percentile dice.
I don't know. Drake's kind of starting to scare me here. Drake, buddy, what's wrong? I probably don't say buddy. That doesn't sound quite in the times.
As I'm clutching the torch close to my chest and walking around. When you oh no, you would there was a room like way back. in one of the first places we ever discovered. It had like all kinds of things scrawled on the walls and all kind of creepy shit. So I was just, looking for more of that, seeing if it was the same messed up crap, but nothing over there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stay close to this light. How are you? Where's everybody else?
I'm doing good.
Same
I'm gonna.
name.
So I don't know that he's. I have like an inkling he's terrified of the dark, but I don't know that for sure, right?
No, I think. Have you told
Well,
them?
'cause I don't think he told us, but he reacted very weirdly when he was in the darkness.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't here last week.
Well, no, there's been
Yeah.
times before because when y'all camped in the basement of the house right outside of Winnicky, you made sure that there was light and stuff. So there's been moments where you haven't wanted to be in there. I don't know if you've told them that, hey, look, guys, I'm scared of the dark, but there's been a couple of moments where it might people get an inkling.
Hey,
one of the fights that there was a globe of darkness you were running out of.
man.
Oh yeah, so I want to know: can I roll either insight or I guess that would be insight, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
last test and I pulled him out of the dark.
Yeah, I have an inkling he's holding the
What
torch.
happened
weird.
last week? I really want to know.
Well, when we were fighting, we were gonna go punch and shoot some dudes, and then they put a dark sphere on top of us, and then the spiders dropped from the ceiling on top of you in the dark sphere.
Oh God.
So I had to punch all the spiders off of you, and then I pulled you out of the darkness.
You were mostly in semi-play mode. It's like you were there. I would fire some arrows. I wasn't taking control of you fully because I had enough shit to deal with. And then you failed, or then the darkness dropped, and it's like, okay, well, I just made a roll to which direction you ran, and it was directly backwards into the wall, and you didn't knock yourself out, so that was a good part.
And then a bunch of spiders fell on us in the darkness. Yes,
Yes.
nobody would develop a phobia from that.
Yep.
Okay, so based on my insight, do I know that anything's wrong?
He seemed. You definitely can tell something's off with Drake. You don't know what it is, but he is not acting normal.
Drake.
Almost like we're in a GrimDark.
Yeah, Drake. I'm gonna be straight with you here. You're acting weird, and I know you're giving me excuse. Well, what's really going on?
I'm
is
acting
about
weird,
me?
and you have scales on your skin.
All right, that was kind
Don't
of
forget
rude.
about that sick tattoo on his chest.
Yeah, I didn't ask for. Oh yeah, is the didn't you say the tattoo burned away, or do I still have it?
No, the tattoo's still there.
Okay. Listen,
It's that symbol.
yes, I have
my
scales
point is
on
that
me.
weird is all over the fucking place right now. What's your point?
All right, I'm gonna test
Oh, come
something.
a little closer. It's kind of dark over there.
He's like
All right,
5 foot
Drake.
away from you.
Drake, I'm gonna test something on you. Don't be mad. I cast
I'm
prestidigitation
already mad.
torch.
You do what?
I cast prestidigitation and I extinguish your torch.
You do what?
Yeah, so the room goes
mean-
pitch black.
I mean, I still have my hooded lantern on.
We're
You're
the only ones in the room,
outside.
though, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, we're the only ones that came here.
Yeah, you're over
nobody
there
is-
talking
nobody is
to
coming anywhere nearby.
Leora.
Alright,
She's
does-
sitting down pulling rations out, eating. That's why she's so quiet right now. They're,
So
they're
did-
these strange
She pulled
triangle
out her
shaped,
pizza.
strange triangle shaped things she's created out of.
Ooh, those look delicious. They smell
fish.
great.
You've dried out some
Okay.
fish.
I had pizza and I have wings, so my hands are covered in barbecue sauce, and I have to hit my push to talk button, which is very challenging right now.
You just ruined your keyboard.
Is there pepperoni or not pepperoni? Is there pineapple on your pizza?
No, there's not.
Okay,
What the
good.
hell, man?
Good choice. Good choice. No, that's a good choice.
Yeah,
I'm just
I got
confirming.
a pepperoni anchovy. I mean, a pineapple and anchovy pizza.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, man.
So how
Always
do
fine.
Drake? How do you react? I've Drake, are you okay?
Let's see. Let me check my notes. Okay. When all the lights go out. How do I pronounce that?
Freak the fuck out.
All right, I cast light on my or actually I cast prestidigitation on his torch again to reignite it.
I don't think that can do that. I don't think it can put it out. I just let it, but
Are you sure?
What's going on in here? I heard a very young girl scream.
You can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Okay. Yeah.
Are
so
there other sconces or anything in here? Is there other torches I can light up?
Yeah, you can find like on each of the pillars, but they've not been lit up or anything.
Okay, I cast prestidigitation on all of them. I lit them all.
Hey, Leora, as you start coming up the stairs, you get your light source, but it's very dark.
So
and then all of a sudden, the room starts lighting up.
In the darkness, I'm now there.
Okay. Okay. Well, I light the room back up.
The rest of y'all hear Drake scream from the other room.
Why is Drake in the corner?
All right. I'm gonna level with you. I think he's afraid of the dark, and I tested it out by getting rid of all the light in this room.
That
I
really
feel like
adds up
there were
to
steps you could have taken before reaching that conclusion.
I don't like that I'm on a line.
You're lucky I rolled low, sir.
Yeah, I kind of just shout over, hey Drake, I'm sorry about that. I just had to be sure.
To be sure of what?
That I understood your condition. I will so I'll light up everything in this room that can be lit. Any braziers, any torches, sconces, anything on the walls of the columns. If there's a chandelier, I'll light the chandelier. And
there's sconces on pillars.
Cool. I'll light this whole room up like it's nobody else. And then kind of as a little offhanded, I'm gonna cast light on my new spider staff. And I want to go check out this room.
Yeah, that's part of you've checked out. It looks like what the other weird
we already did
bed
that.
chamber. Yeah, you found potions, gems throughout both rooms. This has been.
Oh, got it. Then never mind. Then I am still in here.
Pupper.
Daddy.
Playing the part of Shrug.
Yep, here's Shrug. There we go. Eats me about as much as the enemies.
I can't pick up our terrier. He would just continue to lick my face the whole time. Sorry, he's a Yorkie poo, not a terrier.
Yeah, if I grab the other dog, the older one, that would be licking my face the whole time. But this one just turned 1 year.
So what's Fang or Proxima wanting to do?
I'm gonna be trying to fucking pull some fangs off of all these dead spiders.
Are the lights back on?
Yeah, he's lit the room up very good. Yeah, you can. Or you want to make sure they're all pristine, just to defang them? What do you want to do?
Oh, I want to collect them.
Give me a
Collector's edition.
Just give me a medicine check.
Tower?
Yeah, that'd be fine. So it should automatically throw in the tower. Yeah, not a problem. You collect them all. They're all in good shape.
I want to
Excellent.
scramble over the shoulder of the knocker statue and try and pry out the eyeballs.
Okay. What else you doing, Fang?
Um,
Thought you'd started to say something.
I should probably check on what those dead guys might have in their sweet pockets.
That's part of the gold coins and stuff that you found total. Each of them one of them's dead in the other room. The one dead by where you're standing. Again, they have the hand crossbows, short swords.
They didn't have anything cool.
No, the staff was the coolest thing that y'all found.
Okay. Well, I'll treat Kursk. I will heal the massive spider wounds in his chest.
And crossbow bolts in his back and legs and sides.
Well, I doubt he got hit in the back very much, considering he was on his ass for most of the fight.
No, he was webbed. He couldn't move. The other dude was just shooting into the darkness and getting lucky. Yeah, you can check him out, Proximo, or you want to do anything specific?
Come help me take care of Kursk. You can hold his hand.
Well, yeah, I guess I actually may as well. I'm not really doing anything else. I at least want to try and help make sure everyone else gets out alive.
Yeah, everybody's good. If y'all I didn't know if there's something specific you want to do. There's no threats. Y'all are bandaging wounds, doing that kind of stuff. What are you using to pry out the gems?
Oh, a very fancy, nastily curved dagger.
Okay. Give me an athletics check just to make sure you keep your balance on it and enough strength to pop them out without falling. Yep, not a problem. You manage. They pop out pretty easy. So you got 2 decent sized emeralds.
Who else can see me?
Everybody that's in there. I mean, you're up on the statue. They're kind of watching you.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just put him in my pocket and climb down. Trot out to the middle.
Roll me percentile dice. Okay, so y'all, were you trying to be sneaky putting them in your pocket? I mean, it's very obvious what you're doing while you're up there.
It more dawned on me as I was doing it, like, wait, who's watching? So yeah, the fact that there were 2 people in clear view of everything, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Boom. Funds for the war effort, right?
Okay. What else? I put them in the party sheet.
What about my spider lips?
So 8 spider lips.
Yes.
I'm seriously concerned, sir.
They are now in the party sheet, or in the parcels.
Yay.
What else y'all want to do? I'm going to say, just for sake of expediency, because it was low. Y'all kill, if y'all want to kill off that skull, it's killed off. So any place you want to search in here or redo, make your own home, leave a place, whatever you want to do. One of the other rooms, I'm assuming y'all search everything out.
I'm kind of curious. That skull was guarding the wheel. Is there anything special about the machine that is running or running off of the water wheel?
What you can deduce from this, whatever, you don't know what opened up this chasm in between, but before this rip was here, it looked like the water flowed across into that channel, turning the water wheel, which worked the bellows on the forge for melt, is what you can guess. And then it would go out of that room and empty into that big lake area in the upper right. But then something has happened, either an earthquake or chilled out, you don't know, but now that water flow has been diverted and running out through that chasm.
I want to run back to the water wheel. If we had the opportunity to take out the skull, because it retreated. I feel like in combat it was initially guarding it, and then it came out to attack people, and then it ran back to it.
It was just kind of staying
I'm very
in the
curious
room.
about like but it kind of it clung to that space, right?
Right. Yeah, you
So there's
can't find
definitely a
any reason why.
curiosity.
Maybe it was set here to guard this. Maybe it died here, and some sort of foul energy made it be alive.
There's just I can't put my finger on it, but there's a really burning reason why I want to figure out what the heck is going on with this machine.
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check, see if it's magical.
I just want to like get my hands on it and make it move.
And I
Yeah, you can use the wheel and turn it. It's stiff from lack of use and just because of the force needed, but you can see the bellows kind of like slowly lift up a little bit, so that's how you can kind of figure out what this is doing, is raising the bellows up and down for the furnace. You don't find there's residue of melted metals in the furnace. Otherwise, you don't find any reason why this thing would be guarding the area. Maybe it was left here because there's bodies all over where there's like a sign of battle, but you don't know why. Maybe Fey magics or something that was left over. Maybe chaos.
After I do like 5 or 6 hand over hands as I pull this thing down and watch it like asthmatically wheeze into the bellows. Hey Nick,
yeah.
You see anything weird about the end of that bellows? I mean, I can make it go up and down, but that stupid skull, I kept coming back to this spot, and I'm thinking there's got to be some reason, right? Like it. It's bugging me.
So if I look, I'm going to go investigate. So this is the bellows, and this leads. You said this big metal square is the actual furnace where the metal is, right?
Right, and that's like going into the furnace where it's stoking, when it's up and pumping up and down, it's stoking the flames to make it hotter to melt the metal they put in there.
So there's still fire? There's no fire.
It's out. This hasn't been used in a while.
Could I start a new fire?
You could attempt to. There's some old buckets or like carts with like coal and stuff in them.
Hey Drake, looks like it. Looks like if there were a fire in here, I can see there's like some old metal in here. It was probably just a really large furnace. You don't know anything about forging any metals, do you?
I'm more curious about the fact that a spirit was guarding it. Like, is it normal metal? It's something different.
I will roll an Arcana check, minus whatever the.
So
18.
You can't find anything that's magical about this. It seems a mundane item.
Yeah, I'm not sensing anything magical from it.
He's gonna just kind of drop off of slowly descending wedge of the water wheel back to the shoal there.
So I do remember this. I mean, I'm sure this isn't the case because obviously this isn't Wave Echo Cave for us. If I remember correctly, Wave Echo Cave in the D&D in the actual like canon game is they enchanted a lot of stuff here, right?
Yes. They had a big trade thing going on where mages and the dwarves would make magical weapons and stuff like that.
Okay. So in this particular adventure, it's as far as we know, it's not that. It's just a normal cave, a normal forge.
As far as for player knowledge, not character knowledge, but player knowledge, this was a knocker cave, basically a dwarven mine, same kind of thing. And which they're part of the Seelie Court. And well, the Unseelie Court attacked here, killed them all, and took over their area for whatever purpose, either just to kill them or look like starting to set up a temple to their Spider Queen, or whatever they venerate. And that's all the bodies. They aren't orcs and different dwarves and stuff you've seen. They're all basically dark elf and knocker skeletons and corpses and stuff that you found throughout the area, where there's just been a big battle through here.
Okay. So yeah, dark elves, all that good stuff.
I've mostly lost interest in the structure, so I'm gonna meander back to wherever Shrug is recuperating.
But Shrug's fine. He hadn't been hurt.
Hey, Corkin.
It's me.
It's
Welcome.
Jack. Welcome.
Yay.
Jack. Yeah.
How's
What you making it?
Stuff.
Nice.
the answer I was looking for.
Question. This is a question posed to the group as a whole, I guess, whenever we regroup back wherever everyone's hanging out. My question is, once we've finished our investigating and our searching, are we going to go hang out at the front of the cave, or we want to, maybe find a nice room somewhere else?
If y'all are, unless there's something specific y'all are wanting to do, we're going to do some time warp stuff.
Yay.
I want to go kill that skull.
Ooh.
Yeah, so y'all have killed that. Instead of just going through all the combat, it was low. It only, I think, had 15 hit points left. So while it definitely could still TPK'd you with a fireball or something, y'all know it's there. You set up an ambush. Everybody drops
crush
it
it
pretty
with my
quick.
bare hands.
Everybody alpha strikes it.
Oh my god. No, turn it into a mug, dude.
Even better. I want that skull to be my mug. I want to drink from its nightmares.
Unfortunately, in destroying it,
Which will
it
just
was
be the rest
shattered.
of us.
However, through searching through other rooms and different things, you find, hang on, there is the little room just south of the sacrifice room. Let me move the map a little bit. For the stream, there we go. That room. Y'all search that one. And you find a nice carved pipe with platinum filigree in it. It looks very nice, just a smoking pipe. As well as
Nick, it's national treasure.
There's a book. Everybody, or
I need to steal the Declaration of Independence.
I would say Fing and Nick, give me perception checks, because y'all are the only ones that can read. I think. I can't remember if they were good or not.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like some historical text thing. Nothing specific or very interesting to you. Nick, you're checking it out just to make sure, and as you're holding it, your thumb kind of rub on the inner cover, the way you're holding it, you feel like a lump under the facing of the book, and you kind of slice that open, and there's looks like a treasure map that has been sewn inside of it.
Has been sewn inside of a book?
Yeah, or the inside, if you open up the hard cover of it, there's that paper on the inside. It's underneath that, it's been hidden in there. So you slice it open, pull it out, there's a treasure map.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I bust this map open. I want to take a look at it.
Yeah,
Nick, we're never going to be able to return that to the library now.
You don't know where it's at or where it's going from, but y'all could
That's a
search
good joke, by the way, Brandon.
somewhere along the way. You'll find a. I'll put it in the deal. It says historical tome. I'll put with treasure map on it there.
I will yoink that.
Damn it, where's the pipe? There's a pipe. And you find 3 diamonds.
Ooh.
Ooh, shiny.
160 silver.
What is a
11
filigree?
It's like if if it was carved with stuff and then they filled it with metal. That's what the filigree would be, is the thin metal that outlines it.
Oh, wow.
It's the lingerie of metal, Nick.
And I don't know if it was put in here. Didn't y'all?
Does this...
Yeah, y'all already divvied that up.
Does this pipe lead me to the resting place of the United States Constitution?
Maybe.
And/or do we need to kidnap the president?
and steal the Declaration of Independence, and then
Have to do both.
pour lemon juice all over it, over a priceless
Pour
historical.
lemon juice all over the president.
Mr.
Stream a hidden message.
Yep. Well, this is what we do. We take the Declaration of Independence, we give him the president paper cuts, and then we pour the lemons on him.
I'm
Okay.
forced to assume that there was never a third National Treasure movie, because where do you go from kidnapping the president?
That's actually a pretty good. Getting a nuclear device.
Steal a device.
We go through Congress.
Yeah, you steal a nuclear bomb.
Inserted a secret
Who's the
nuclear
Speaker of the
device.
House? Oh.
Where do you go
Wait a
after
minute.
that?
Wait a minute. We just
Is
lost
the
an emerald.
nuclear
Who took an
device?
emerald?
Okay, so
I didn't take any emeralds.
hang on. Unless there's something specific y'all want to do, we're gonna fast forward some stuff. Now, one, did Nick give me a perception check?
Perception
Yeah,
check.
since this is over a course of time, give it with advantage.
Okay, perception check. Let's do advantage. Click advantage and doop.
Okay, y'all are still snowed in. You found this place. You've got these water sources. You have found cave fish that you can come up with. There are a strange gray mussel creature. So y'all have got food. You've got fresh water. Over the course of time, y'all hanging out, doing stuff. Nick, you notice just that Fang's satchel. There's something magical about it. You've picked up that this thing this isn't just a normal bag.
It's a magical bag. Am I able to like investigate it without him noticing?
To figure out any kind of properties, what it may do, stuff like that. No, you need to spend some time with it, study it, mess with it. This is just in close proximity over the course of y'all, sleeping near each other, doing stuff. You seeing him with the bag, maybe it was near you at some point, you touched it. There's something that triggered like, hey, this isn't just normal like bag. It's very nicely decorated. It's got like Celtic knotwork around the edges and stuff like that. Give me another perception check too.
Oh, another perception check. Also with advantage?
You pull
Yes.
a 9-foot floor lamp out of his bag.
Is this Mary Poppins' bag?
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing else you notice here, but you do notice the bag. There's something more to it than. Now he's talked about the map. He's pulled the map out of it and shown y'all before where it tracks where you've been. You look now, this entire complex is mapped out. If you think about it where you're at, the map zooms in and you can see the actual complex where you're at.
I would like to maybe like during one of the downtimes. Does he set the bag down? Is he away from the bag for any periods of
No.
time, or does he keep it on him at all times?
I don't know, Fang.
I keep it on me.
What about when you're sleeping? Where is it?
Yes, I keep it on
In
me.
his underwear.
That's,
Oh,
he
but
rolls
where
up, that's
is
my
it in
fellow.
particular?
I sleep on it.
On top of it.
Yes.
Rolls it up for pillow with all the crap inside of it. It's very uncomfortable.
Okay. One of these days, what
That's
I
one
want
of my most favorite possessions.
You could just ask
God.
him.
I could, but I might have something better to do. Oh wait, no, that doesn't last very long. All right, I'll yeah, no, that plan isn't gonna work. I'll just say to Fang, hey, Fang,
Yes. Nick.
did you know that your bag is magical?
I was unaware.
So you've been carrying around a magical bag this whole time and you never noticed?
I mean, what is it, do you think it could be important?
It could be. I don't know exactly. I can sense the magic from it, but I don't know what the magic is.
That's wild. That's just crazy. Let me tell you.
Scott dropped or did he
Makes
already
a-
leave?
He
He
might have
may
just
have.
dropped.
Yeah,
He
he
was
didn't
having
say
internet problems
anything,
the other
but
night. He might be having internet problems again. Don't know. But yeah, it makes a pretty good pillow.
okay,
It's nice and
Uh,
comfy.
okay. Well, I mean, if it's okay with you, I'd be happy to give it a look over, see if I can understand what the magic is.
Mm. No, I'm good. I'd
Okay.
like to keep my things from exploding violently for no particular reason.
Okay. Well, that's. I'm not casting anything, so nothing's gonna explode.
See, you promised me you wouldn't do that, and then you did it.
Well, I don't really have a good comeback for that, so yeah, I did, but it's hard to explain. It's I got to manipulate chaotic energies, and
I'm gonna stop you
sometimes
right there, because I think you really want to manipulate.
really
I
that's
didn't
what he's.
stutter, did I?
God, I want to do something. I'm not saying this out loud. I want to do something to him so bad.
Oh well, I mean, I guess the magic in this bag might remain one of the world's many mysteries.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. It's just because it's a magical bag doesn't mean that we need to know what the magic is or that the magic is even important. It's your bag, and that's all that matters. So I'm sorry that I asked. Carry on.
Have a good day, Nick.
Does anybody else want to do anything during this downtime here?
Yep. I would just said. So, in one of the evenings when we're all asleep, can I crack an eye open and look for people being awake, and then stealth over to Nick's bed?
Well, hang on a sec.
Also awake, trying to grab my bag.
I've got multiple tells coming in too, but give me a second. This is actually a great thing because if this was we were all sitting around the table together, then you've got people scribbling notes or something. You're like, hey, hang on, they're texting on the phone, and it's like it's very obvious who's doing what.
5 notes just get thrown at the DM at the same time.
I can't wait to see how this ends up. It's gonna be bad.
Well, it was so open-ended too, so I didn't know like if it all had to happen on the same night or not.
Well, it doesn't, but it's just everybody's like, anybody want to do it? So all of a sudden, he's like, hang on, I've got to make sure I'm on the right screen here. Gotta open stuff up. Here is.
Whoa!
None of you notice anything.
6 d20s scatter across the table. Nothing happens.
I hear rapid typing.
Yep.
I'm not seeing
Sorry, I forgot
anything
to
on
mute.
either window, so it's not me.
What's the general, like when y'all are just normally hanging out, what's everybody typically do during a day while y'all are just chilling? Because you're still snowed in, and stuff like that. What's this typical daily stuff going on? Or
Well, I gotta check in with Drake to make sure he's not totally insane. I gotta meditate and practice my kung fu's. Maybe, check in with Drake again at lunch. Sort of cycle through that, Maybe see what everybody else is up to at dinner. Come back around to Drake.
okay. Nick, I need you to roll on that table, please.
No!
Oh no.
What did you do?
Okay, 89. That's good, right?
That sounds like
Read what it
Suspicious?
says. Hang on, now you got to roll on another.
Nick's gonna roll up with like 2 extra arms and a.
Oh shit.
He's gonna have a
This is the
crown
one
of
that I haven't
thumbs.
finished the
What's
table
up,
and stuff
fellow
on.
teens?
Rick and Nick, roll me 2 D1000s, please.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hang on.
I
D1
think, hang on.
down.
Let me look here. I think
Where
they
do
put
I
it
find
in.
that?
I think you can right-click the D10.
Yeah, no, just to do / roll space D1000.
/ roll space D1000.
Yep, do that.
Okay.
One,
Do that again?
yeah, because you get 2 of these. God bless. Let me look stuff up here real quick. We're going to
Bless.
be derailed.
What the hell did you do?
Nothing.
I thought I was doing something dumb.
No.
I just happened to roll on the chaos table. That's normal.
No, hey, you guys didn't see anything happen, so shut up.
Yeah, nobody
That's when I fall
notices
out
a
of bed,
thing.
man.
We'll see what you notice depending on what these rolls are.
Please.
You may notice
Please
a
be
whole
a crown
lot.
of big toes. Please be a crown of big toes.
Oh, fuck.
Where's the
my
mutation? I want to know what what this is on the
book?
mutation
I'm trying to
table.
find my book because
finished
I
it.
haven't finished these tables yet. I need to get my ass in gear and finish the table.
I'm thinking like a third eye, maybe a tail.
Oh, he could just
Extra pain.
he could just completely f up and become like a chaos spawn and be done.
Oh, all
Nothing's
right.
gonna save your ass. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, please get a weird, like,
Please be
chaos
something.
cancer tumor.
Wait. What if my skin. What if my skin reverts back to normal?
I don't think that's really an option here.
It mutates back to how it was.
Exactly.
We'll look on the bright side,
Conveniently.
everybody.
Okay, so what's our first roll? 650. Oh, let's see.
You were saying, Jack?
Well, look at the bright side. You know, we were dangerously close to getting a minor or major demon summoned on us.
Yeah,
I know,
you were.
I saw that.
That's at the very maximum, right?
650.
Is that 99 or is that 100?
91 and 92 is minor demon, and 93 and 94 is major demon.
Oh, there we go.
So with this first one, oh man,
That's when it's like,
I run out of the cave into the wilderness.
I haven't even got this far in my notes. I don't think.
I use my
Oh crap! We outran the DM, guys.
wicked stick legs to run as far as they'll carry me.
Hang on. So first
Maybe
off,
it's a cool mutation.
We're buried under a glacier. You can't get out of this cave.
Yes, I can. I've got stick legs.
so you don't notice what happens, but when you look over at Nick, his head. Have you ever? Okay, here we go.
Oh no!
Beetlejuice, when the head shrinks, his head reduces to a fraction of its normal size, as well as his brain shrinks, reduces. So, Nick, you need to roll me a d4 and reduce your intelligence by that much.
What?
In addition,
I don't think it can get less than 4.
Okay, only one.
so 1 point of intelligence lowers.
Oh,
If you intend to undertake any action requiring thought, such as swinging a weapon, running away, moving through a doorway, or picking your nose, you must make an intelligence save or just stand there, bemused by your own lack of cleverness.
That's a mean
Wait,
one.
his intelligence only dropped by 1.
Yeah, well, now it's harder for the thoughts to move through the keyhole.
like how much smaller? You said it's a fraction. Like
fraction of
it's
its
more than
normal-
half as like it's
So you got
shrunk.
like this tiny head on
Nose
your
without
body.
rolling.
Hang on, I'll try to
I'm sorry. What did you say?
do what? Me or
What did you say? How much did you say it was?
a d4? You
No,
rolled-
no, no. I mean, you said a fraction, but I don't
That's
know.
it's
Like,
the text description says a fraction of its normal size. So hang on,
okay,
I'm
like
trying to get
3
stuff here.
quarters of its normal size.
It doesn't give it just a fraction. It could be just a tiny bit smaller. I would say with
Okay.
rolling a 1 for intelligence, it's slightly smaller, not a whole. If it had been
Okay.
4, yeah, you're looking at like a baby doll head on your body or something.
Oof. At that point, I'd probably just kill myself.
You want me to do it for you?
You know what? Honestly, this is.
Hold on, wait. I could
Wait
beat
for the
you to death.
second feint
Oh,
to happen.
that's
Hold on, wait.
true.
I could beat you to death with the bag.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the second mutation is that my head increases in size.
It could.
Well, you didn't get the same number, so
Hang on just a second.
No, the next one is his body decreases in size. So like normal.
The next one is. The next one is my body increases in size, so then my head is much smaller, but the rest of my body is much bigger.
Things like, oh,
Okay,
I found
so
out what
there's
the
that
magical
one, and
properties of
then
my
you
bag is.
rolled
It kills idiots.
A 455.
What is a 455?
We're about to find out.
Hey man, keeping things interesting. You're welcome.
And this is like, sorry
when
guys,
I-
this is the system I'm using. So,
Yeah, when
455.
when this weird gets killed, I'm definitely not playing another weird.
Man, it makes it fun though.
It does.
Instantly dying twice. Wicked fun.
It's a little. If I'm gonna be honest, it's a little too brutal.
I'm really curious what the hell he did to roll twice on this table.
Yeah, all the other effects were kind of mild, like, oh, you have to shout for a minute.
Well, to be fair, Nick, aren't you playing the version of the weird that can't roll lower than 50 or whatever?
Yes, he's playing the
Yeah.
like I embrace the warp guy.
Yeah, I mean, not that it matters because I rolled a stupid, a fucking 89 anyways.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah.
so I think at my current level,
Okay.
or actually, is it? Yeah, no, I think since the last level up, it is 50. It used to be nothing less than 25.
Okay, so
No.
you look at him, and as you see, you don't know if it's his head that slightly shrinks a little bit, or if it's the fact that his body becomes a huge thing. You also get hulking brute. You descend into a primitive form, becoming something akin to an ape, sort of. You walk with a stoop gait, your arms lengthen, causing your hands to drag on the ground behind you. A bone ridge forms over your eyes, and your forehead slopes back. Increase your strength by 1d4, your con by 1d4, and reduce your intelligence by 1d6.
Oh my god!
Anywhere.
So,
I have to
D4,
swing a weapon because of how dumb he is.
so plus 4
my
to your
strength is
strength.
13.
Somewhere in the warp, Siege face palming super hard.
All
No,
right.
he's smiling with mirth.
Roll, and then another one for my
D4.
constitution.
So that was your strength, plus 4, plus 2 to your con, which
Okay,
I
so
think
that's
you
now-
lost 1 con, didn't you? So, and then roll
I'm
a
up to
D6,
17 con.
and you lose 6 intelligence.
Shit.
I'm stupid. What? I lost. When did I lose Constitution?
I thought you did, didn't you?
No, that's three. That's the anorexia thing.
Oh yeah, that's
after
the
3 months.
anorexia when it kicks in.
That's a 3-month thing. That hasn't happened yet.
It will.
Well,
At this rate, it might not. You might not have to worry about that.
Yep.
yes. Nick goes from super focused to trying to get my bag to. Ooh.
His brain just melted.
His brain literally melts. I can see it coming out of his ears. Oh my god.
So okay, hang on. No, it was your max hit points. So go roll me another D4. Wait, say after 2 months you lose an additional 5. Yeah, D4 strength. So you're gonna lose strength.
What? Why?
You're an anorexic brute. That's why. So
But
roll me,
how many months have we been in here?
this is we're gonna time hop. Remember, this is gonna after when we start playing. So roll actually another D4 for con also. So
a
strength.
3.
So actually you've got a +1 to your strength now because you lost 3 of the 4.
Hold on. Can I just point out that he is probably the only one that realizes that he's anorexic, but he's also too stupid to do anything about it at this point?
So roll another D4 for your con.
Okay, so what's the 3 do? What was
So
the
you'll
first 3?
actually be subtract 1. So whatever your original con was will be 1 less because you got 2 for your con, but you just lost 3 from anorexia, from not eating.
So hang on. I'm really not following. So I rolled the Constitution increase,
Which was 2.
which was 2. So I'm at 17.
Right. In 3 months' time, you're gonna due to not eating well, you're gonna lose 3 points of con.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down to 14.
Your strength from being a Hulk, you went up to 2, but you lost 3 points of strength due to anorexia.
He went up 4 strength, lost.
Or I'm
3.
sorry, yeah, you went up 4 strength and then lost 3, so you're +1 to your strength from original.
No, and now I'm down to 10, so I'm +0.
Okay. And then you're also,
Am I too stupid to read my grimoire now?
what's your intelligence score?
It's negative. It's negative. It's 4.
You got an intelligence of 4?
Yeah.
You only had an intelligence of 11?
Yeah. It's my wisdom that was really high.
His wisdom's his casting stat. So, yeah, I'm gonna say
No offense to the internet, but I'm literally retarded now.
well, animals have like a 3 intelligence. I want to say.
Oh my fucking god.
Let me look. Shrug.
Congratulations. You're
Shrug has an
barely more
intelligence of
intelligent
3,
than
so
the
you're
wolf.
just
We
above
literally
animal
have
intelligence.
Baboon on our team. Our mage is now a literal baboon.
And you got blue scales.
If you want to die, we'll make it quick.
Hi there, pretty lady.
Oh no.
Yeah, we gotta put him down.
Hey, I still got a retro thing I wanted to do while we were time hopping.
Yeah, okay,
so let's wait for that.
What are you doing during this time?
Drake, you're my best friend.
Oh, buddy, I love you so much. Go to sleep.
You
We'll
don't
talk in
know
the
why. This
morning.
just spontaneous to y'all. This just spontaneously happened. Him mutating, and then over the course of 3 months, he's going to get scrawnier.
It's gonna get. Oh my god.
Go Betty bye now, Drake. Night night.
So, on an opportune night when we're still stuck in here, pretty close to the start point of the time hop, maybe. I'd be looking for an evening where it seemed pretty quiet and nobody was moving around, and then stealth over to Nick's bed.
Okay.
And smother him with a pillow.
No.
Think of the rabbits, Nick.
Think of the rabbits. Think
There's
about
lots
that
of
bar.
typing, so I don't know if I'm about to get a message somewhere. But...
No, sorry, I was responding to someone else. No, okay, yeah, it's. Give me a stealth check. Nick, give me a perception if you're trying to sneak over to him. You still got your wits, you just don't have the intelligence.
Do I perceive? What do I perceive?
Give me a stealth check, Drake. You're laying there, and you just kind of like, you just get a sense, and you kind of open one eye, and you see Drake kind of creeping over to you.
I think he's creeping, so I'm like, hi. I kind of whisper like, hi, Drake, but I say it kind of loud. Like I'm trying to whisper, but I'm still like whispering loudly.
Whisper yelling.
Yeah, hi, Drake.
You're stage
no.
whispering.
Oh, okay. Shh.
Nobody wake up.
Looking for rats.
Oh, I don't see no rats over here. I'll let you know if I find any.
They're not here right now. I'm
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you want help, Drake? I can help you.
I do this all the time at home, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
The rest of y'all are kind of opening your eyes and like watching this go down. You don't know what's going on.
Jesus Christ, man.
Maybe I'll go back to bed.
Kursk is just like Nick came back to life, and now he's like a Neanderthal. Kursk is just like he's not quite sure how to parse
The power of the warp really
Here-
worth it.
Yeah, here's the thing. Since they don't know what caused this spontaneous event, and this pretty much happened like pretty quickly after I returned from the dead, are they blaming Brandon for this?
I don't know, but
Is
I
it
mean,
Drake's
it's very
fault?
odd. It's not giving y'all any good. Like, yeah, not everybody. Drake's told you not everybody that uses, witchcraft are bad people. My wife was one, but this is y'all's firsthand experience of anybody using it, and you're like, yeah, maybe they aren't all, but this motherfucker right here. These are all the childhood stories coming true.
I'll let you know if I see any rats, Drake. And he'll like awkwardly, he'll try to wink at him, but he'll blink instead.
Both eyes.
Good job, buddy.
No, you have to say wink out loud.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I'll let you know. And I blink as I say, wink.
I'm gonna scoot down to the end of his bed frame. Just kind of sit there for a while. contemplating.
So now,
my
because I'm
existence.
anorexic, am I also like really hungry now? Like, am I feeling malnourished?
I mean, this part of anorexia is just not wanting to eat.
Okay, so I don't
Or
feel. It's
refusing
not
to.
like I'm not feeling hungry. Then I'm feeling like not eating.
Yeah, you're just not eating.
Okay.
Am I being typed 2 again? Sure. I mean, it's always a go. Yep.
Oh my god.
So, Kursk, Fing, and Nick, about 4 hours later, y'all just kind of like, you hear movement, you open up, and you see Drake like creeping across towards Nick again. Like after y'all have all gone back to sleep, it's been about 4 hours. You see him right in the middle of the floor. He's kind of like kicks a little rock or something. Now, Leora and Proximo,
The leg out from the fire.
Leora
So
and
wait, we
Proximo
all
are
saw
all
this?
just like snoring, so they didn't notice.
Okay.
So it's me, Kursk, and
And Nick, Leora
Nick, bro.
and Proximo are snoring. They don't notice anything.
I didn't fall. I promise, Drake. I didn't fall asleep. I was watching for rats. I didn't see any.
I'm literally just gonna sit here and watch this all happen.
Yeah, same.
But you're sleeping.
You're sleeping.
Oh, I missed that. Keep sleeping.
You're not doing any. You're watching in your dream.
I'm not even gonna like move my body. I'm literally just gonna have like a big old look of disappointment on my face, and I'm just gonna watch.
I just he turns and looks at you, and you just got that like I'm disappointed in you look.
Just shakes his
You're
head
laying on your side.
slowly.
Your arms are folded across your chest. Even.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Back again here, are we?
Go back to sleep. I needed to pee.
Oh, okay. Good night, Drake.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn around and go back to bed.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna walk over to Drake.
You don't want to try to stealth over there?
No, I'm not being stealthy about this whatsoever.
Nobody wakes up.
I'm just gonna get up. Just walk over to Drake.
As I'm staring at the ceiling.
Are you just laying down on like with your back to on the floor, just looking straight up?
I just walked back to bed, so probably.
I'm gonna like lean over a little bit, look down into your eyes. I'm gonna look you just really sternly in the eyes.
Hello, precious.
Do we need to have a conversation?
Nope.
No?
His face.
I mean, sometimes you gotta let loose the monster, right?
I'm gonna lean in.
Ride the wave.
I'm gonna lean in even closer.
Waterfalls over the rocks.
I'm gonna lean in even closer. And be like, okay. You've woken me up twice now. Do you plan on shooting for a third time?
Maybe you should sleep better.
I think we need to have a conversation, Drake.
What kind of conversation do you want to have, Fang?
The one that doesn't happen 6 feet away from everybody else.
So where do you want it to happen?
Literally anywhere else.
You know what? Let's go step outside the cave, Drake. You know, you gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, me too.
Step outside the cave.
You have
We
to
haven't
step
been able to do
further
that
Aren't
for a
we,
month.
snowed
You
in?
have to step further
Yeah.
into the cave. You can't step outside.
No, we
the
can
cave.
go step out into the snow. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys can, write your name in the snow as you pee.
Wait, I can't spell.
Kursk will absolutely be following these guys, by the way. Because Kursk has noticed that these guys go off like once every few weeks to fucking talk. It's a little sus.
And
Hey now.
it happens.
No lore building without people sneaking in.
Let me look at this. Let's see your map. Are we sleeping at the front again? I assume.
You got the run of the complex, so y'all could find some place more comfortable, or if maybe you're like, no, I'm good up here. I don't know. It's up to y'all. You can say wherever you're
We're
at.
sleeping by that compass rose that keeps wafting back and forth.
In the water. By the
We're
sacrifice
sleeping,
ring.
out in the water. We're just gonna slink off into an adjacent room. Or do I have to drag you over there, Drake?
No, I can walk. My legs work. I've used them plenty. They're just really
Yeah,
not stealthy.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh, maybe I should take these chainmail pants off. Got it.
I sure hope you're wearing pants underneath that.
Hold on.
Anyway. Drake. What? Why? What are you doing? Why are you so restless all of a sudden? Why do you
Well,
keep
tonight-
going back to Nick? What is it that is so important to you?
Fuck. Doesn't he creep you out?
He's always been rather creepy.
But like, and his fingers are kind of tapping at the edge, like on his knees. Isn't it kind of making you like edgy, antsy? Like he could be ready to do something dangerous, risky.
Well,
Just-
I mean, since he showed up, he knew about the super dangerous and very powerful stone that we accidentally left in the ground. He said he was called to it. We didn't really do anything about it then. Then he blew himself up in the cave when we first got here. Then we brought him back to life. Then he went down, and the emblem on his chest sort of flared up real nice. I mean, it's not really the same. And then most recently he quartered the size of his head and tripled the size of his body, and he looks ill.
Mm-hmm.
And he stopped eating.
Yeah, he's not he's I think he's literally eaten less since his body's gotten larger.
Oh yeah. That all sounds in line with what I'm. Look, I'm trying to kill the fucker.
My God.
I just wanted to get near him. I wanted to set a little trap with a bunch of spears, and I could set it all up so that when he got out of bed, he would be just fucking dead, right? And then we just walk away. Just kill him, just dead.
Listen, I love the enthusiasm. I don't want him around as much as anybody else. I just don't think he has the capacity to do that much harm to the rest of us right now. And I think
Look at his biceps. What do you mean capacity? That body could flex forward and knock out a wall from this cave right now.
Actually, it couldn't.
Well, maybe right now, in 3 months' time, it won't.
I think you've been acting rather hastily this last month or so. You've been in a hurry to save that town we've basically cursed. Been on a hurry to you didn't really want to stay here when we first got here when the first thing went wrong. We came here looking for something specifically to help the town we've cursed, and then you decided at the first sign of a thing is going sideways, you just rather head back. He blew himself up, and then your first idea was, I'm going to defy everything that's natural and bring him back to life.
Technically, that was after we found the room with all the other crystals in it.
So it took even less time for you to come with that idea, is what you're telling me.
Yep. But it worked. I mean,
Drake.
kind of.
Drake.
He's got scales, so it doesn't.
Drake,
What?
I think we've done more harm than good in this case.
So you're with me then? We just kill him.
No.
What?
As much as I would love to dump him off on the side of the road, I think you can agree that we've been about doing things the best way we possibly can.
No, we've been really bad at doing things the best or the way we possibly can.
Well, when we showed up, we helped out that town. We killed their spider problem as best as we could. We even went back after being beaten the first time. We went back a second time to clear out the other half of the cave. We did our best to try and rid the town of the red cloaks. Even if we fail, we still do our best. I think we try to do right. I don't think we necessarily are out to do anything wrong. At least I'm not trying to.
I'm mostly keeping up with your math.
Just let him let him be off on his own terms. If he wants to stay here and live the cave life, maybe he wants to, I don't know, live in the shack that he came to us from. I can't say, but I think it's in this scenario we have permanently altered this ex-person's life. It's a terrible creature to look at now. Wouldn't you agree? It's gone from a man just like you or I to some tiny-headed, scaled monstrosity. I mean, I just think we should be better than that.
You made a very good speech. I'm just talking to the DM at the same time.
No, you're good. I understand.
He's talking to a lot of people. Given how quiet he's been. I'm gonna be like a buff golem.
I'm just curious to see how y'all play this out.
Mr. Drake, he's nice to us. The others, though, Trixie hates us. Wants to keep Precious from us.
Are you hearing that? Can we go kill him now?
Listen, I'd be a little paranoid if
Isn't it?
I'd be a little paranoid if my head shrunk to a quarter of its original size. And then my body did the exact opposite.
Just remember, mind is foggy.
Drake stares at you for a long, awkward pause after your monologue. Which is what I'm doing because I just said. You know, I can't find a way to argue with you.
Come on, Drake. What was the first thing we did right after we left town? Don't you remember?
I thought we promised never to talk about that again.
The other thing. There was
Oh,
it was the woman in the bandit camp, and I think you remember making the first move there, don't you?
yeah, stabbed the guy in the fucking stomach.
I mean, that felt good, right? We did something good. We got a little roughed up
Wait.
for it, but
So I'm supposed to go stab him.
no, we're supposed to do the right thing.
Now you're confusing me.
Well, don't think about it too hard. I know how much that hurts you. Listen, Drake, just
I've completely derailed this whole thing tonight.
Well, there wasn't anything that was really set to do, but this isn't the direction I thought it would go.
listen, Drake, just let's
Right,
not
a very
become the
special
sort of
episode of Grim.
let's not become the sort of people that murder our mistakes.
I'll get back to you on that one, but for now, I'm just gonna watch where it goes, I guess.
I mean, let's just give him some traps. Tell him how to set them. You can live here, or whatever he might do from this cave. I don't know.
I
really-
don't want to teach that monster how to set traps right now.
Well, then I'll teach him, you goon.
So you
Yeah.
can walk into them later.
I mean, he doesn't have to. Why? He doesn't have to set them now. All right, listen, Drake. We're gonna
Teach
go
a
back to
man
bed.
to fish, he'll start fishing everywhere. Right? That's what they say.
I don't. Listen, I don't think that's how it's said from where I'm from. listen, all right? Wait. I'm sure most of them have noticed that we aren't back by the fire. We're going to go back now. You're going to know. Yeah. I'm sure they're sleeping after all that noise you made.
I'm not that loud. I'm not that loud. What?
Okay, just think about
Look,
what we've
just
talked
because
about.
my stealth rolls are shit doesn't mean I talk loud.
Just think about what we've talked about here tonight. All right? Would you do that for me?
So many things to think about. Yeah, sure. I
you.
won't set the trap next to him.
Or anywhere that he might walk into it.
Yet.
I can't believe I have to have this conversation with you.
He's dangerous.
You're dangerous. Look at what you've done to him.
I'm just gonna whack for like 5 minutes.
The whole time just wagging a finger at you and all right, listen. All right.
Yeah, really, this is Drake's fault.
Listen. I don't blame you necessarily, but you definitely have followed a series of actions that have not really improved his quality of life, even though you brought him back to life. I honestly think he might have preferred to be dead at this point.
He died twice, technically.
Yeah, I know. It's impressive.
You're asleep.
Could you really call what's in there sleeping right now, Nick? Nick is dead. This is his third death.
Well, it depends on while he's dumb, that doesn't mean he's not functional, because you're looking at intelligence is basically your book learning, your ability to recall things and stuff like that. Your wisdom is still fine. You can still cast magic. You know that fire's hot. You don't put your hand in it twice. You have the wisdom. Your wisdom is still good. You know if people are mocking you or not. Remembering things, being able to
how
new
they
things.
mock you
Those are going to be hard
God,
things
he's
to
a
do.
goldfish. He's a spell-casting goldfish.
No. Wisdom is things you remember. Intelligence is how quickly you parse new information.
His book learning is not good. He's going to be he may think of like Forrest Gump or somebody like that.
Oh shit! I'm Forrest Gump.
Oh my
I
god!
think, you have wisdom.
Mama always told me
you've
to
experienced
cast
things.
cantrips.
Yeah, but your book learning, recalling things. Hey, you remember that time? It's like no, I would say that. Well, you've got a minus, so that's already you've got the penalty for intelligent-based skills. That's going to show that you're going to have a minus to those. That's your book learning and stuff like that. Your wisdom, you're still functional in that aspect, and you're a bit stronger for the most part.
Okay. Mama always told me life was like a box of chocolates.
So we're gonna go back to bed now, Drake. All right.
You never know which one Drake's gonna kill you with.
Totally.
Yes.
Going back to bed. You first. I'm following you, I promise.
Yes.
No, I'm not making that sound with my mouth. What? Yes, I will go back to bed.
So, I'm gonna go lay down on my bed.
Stupid stealth rolls. Could have done this so much faster.
Didn't miss out on all this good RP.
Oh, actually, that's been pretty good. There's some good stuff. Some seriousness, some comedy. It all works.
Yeah, I resignedly crashed back to bed and closed my eyes.
I've decided this is how I'm gonna talk from now on.
Oh my god! All right, just kill it.
Yeah, never mind. It's settled. Everybody gangs up on him and just beats him to death. Just because I use the example of Forrest Gump doesn't mean you have to be Forrest Gump.
Gosh,
Forrest Gollum?
Damn it.
Forrest Gollum.
Gollum Gump.
Oh, he said precious.
Precious shrimp.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Is there any other shenanigans that are going to happen?
But nope. Apparently, I can't roll high enough.
Oh my god.
You stupid light sleepers. Meanwhile, Leora and Kursk are just like.
So, over the next 2 months and 10 days, the winter has blown in harder. And as the beginnings of March roll around, the thaw is enough for y'all to finally leave this place. And you're all a little bit thinner, some more than others. While you've had food to eat, it hasn't been plentiful, and you're pretty much tired of the same thing. But you've all survived.
Have we? Have we really?
Yes, you've survived.
3 times here.
All walking out of this cave, so.
It's a matter of perspective, really.
How do you want to proceed? It's thawed enough for y'all to make your way.
Oh boy, I love seeing the green.
You shut the fuck up.
Sneak
For like
right
10
behind
whole
him.
seconds.
I've got this dagger. It can stick right into his artery. Just like, and then it'll be done. Right? Just let me go do it.
I think you need to have a conversation with him. Drake.
Actually, I think I shouldn't talk to him at all. I should just like walk up and be like,
Well, you two are on the best terms, aren't you?
and then
Yeah, Drake is like my
would it-
Lieutenant Dan.
Would it be easier if I was there with you?
Lieutenant Drake.
Hello, Forest.
Oh no.
Nope. My legs are fine, and they are not walking over to kill you.
No, I'm looking at all the green. I'm distracted right now. I'm observing.
Oh no.
Isn't it spring?
Oh, I thought you meant on a map.
Yeah, it's March now.
It's 2 months and 10 days have passed for it to thaw. It is the beginnings of signs of spring, but they're still got the winter cold hanging in the air. But the snow is dissipating, moving away enough for y'all to travel safely enough.
Here, I'm gonna DM you one thing real quick.
So how just curious, how have you guys been treating me like these last couple months? Have you guys? What are my interactions with you guys like?
Out.
I don't know. Depends. What voice do you use when you talk to us?
Your voice, you haven't changed other than maybe I would say haltingness in your speech when you can't remember something specific when you're trying to think on it. That when it's a memory recall. I mean, fire hot, like I said, fire hot, food good, even though you're not hungry. Stuff like that.
I DM'd the wrong person.
That's awesome. Is it the person you didn't want to message? Do you send Nick a message about Nick?
Kind of.
So that one's blown. Nick, go ahead and read it for us all now.
Go ahead and share it with the class.
I can read the message that Nick sent me.
Okay.
Are you all sending the wrong person messages?
No, I'm sending the right messages to the right people. So what Brandon sends to me, do I need to roll up sanity points to not kill him over 2 months? Especially with my sleeper cell? And then I responded, ha 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 ha, wrong person. He said, oh fuck, that's the wrong person. Shit!
I mean, are we really surprised?
Oh my God.
Why?
So,
why, wait, hold on. Why?
So is this the
from you at 11:30 saying "kill me"?
Hey,
That's
listen.
why I ended up messaging you because I thought the last person that talked to me was Bradley.
Listen, we don't have to talk about that.
No.
So, my question is, have I been being treated poorly? And am I now ready to? Am I starting to go a little Gollum-y? Do I feel resentful towards any of my companions?
I think after the conversation I had with Drake, I don't have the capacity to do that.
I've been treating you nicely, just because it's really weird, and I'm not into it, but I'm kind of into it.
Okay. You're the pretty lady to me.
It's a little condescending at times, like I'm talking to a dog, maybe, but that's as far as it goes.
Oh, thank you, pretty lady.
Kursk treats you nicely, but kind of keeps you at arm's length. Like he's not exactly sure what to do with you.
Like Fang will like, play along, but there's a lot of times where like you'll ask him like for something and he'll just be like, all right, yeah, whatever.
Like you're the member of the family that you're technically family, but you're kind of a weirdo.
Where is Scott when we need him? I want to know what Proxima thinks.
I genuinely wish he was here for like 30 fucking more minutes. God damn it.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I think you're going to the wrong person, honestly, Drake. I think if you went to Proximo like, oh yeah, holy shit, yeah, let's kill this guy.
He wouldn't have answered me.
Proxima would be like, I'm absolutely clubbing this monster.
Proxima's like, I'm already killing him right now. Come on.
Yeah, you'd woken him up in the night and be like, listen, I was gonna do that anyway.
I just want to see how messed up he can get at this point. How much worse can he get?
Like I said, I'd love to dump him off on the side of the road, but I want him to leave on his own terms.
I think Drake's upset with me, but I don't know what I did wrong.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to all of us?
No, I'm talking to Leora.
Oh
I
God.
can comprehend her as the pretty lady now. I can't think of anything else.
Oh, don't worry about Drake. He's just a little grumpy for being stuck inside for so long.
Well, okay.
Look at the pretty trees.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Look at the flowers.
Listen, I'm gonna, for as long as this character lives, I am gonna role play him. I'm gonna play this out. But if you guys want to free me from these shackles,
I remember your threat during my campaign of what you would play if your character got killed, and this is ringing remarkably close.
Oh yeah, I was gonna play as Chad.
Oh,
hello there.
Oof.
So, what's the plan? Are we going back to the stone?
You've got your lead boxes.
The horses are totally dead.
Y'all brought them inside.
There's been horses this whole time?
We kept them alive for months.
I don't know, you may have eaten them, who knows?
I could have definitely kept them alive.
Well, I don't know if you could have found enough for them to eat. Here we go. Fang, roll me percentile dice. 1 to 50, you'll manage to keep them alive but in very poor health. 51 and above, y'all ate them.
55.
That's a 55.
Yeah, at some point, y'all wound up eating them. Partially for your own food and partially to put them out of their misery.
I'm okay with that.
Probably because Nick was petting them a little too hard.
You can have Nick pull the cart.
Oh my God.
He's anemic. He's not that strong.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's only a 10 strength, so.
Do it.
He just got
I can do it, Drake. I promise.
We don't want to kill him. We're just gonna use him for all the manual labor.
Flowers for Nick Jernon.
Oh, God.
I'm very strong. I promise. I've been working out.
Oh, yes, you have. It's been showing. I've
You're
noticed.
just not eating a protein.
This
And that's
is the
showing
worst
too.
part of your GrimDark you have ever put together.
I didn't put it together. Nick rolled it.
This is beating the like flesh butterflies, man.
I don't know. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Well, if you guys are gonna
Play.
make him pull the cart, Kursk is gonna help him pull the cart.
Oh my God, we are
God.
not.
Thank you, Kursk.
Oh my
You know,
God.
I'm gonna whisper it to Kursk, but again, it's gonna be like a whisper yell. Yeah, stage whisper. Kursk, you're a really nice friend. I don't tell you that enough. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
I'm so lucky to have friends like you.
I'm gonna walk.
How are y'all planning on handling him in a town?
He's not coming into town.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's this scaly blue monkey thing you got there.
No,
Which is-
it's just you don't do that. No.
I wish I was a good artist so I could draw this.
It's like
Should commission
parts
some-
Umbrella Academy and like
This is
Big
commission
strong dude.
yeah, and then who is the I can't remember his name. The doctor that was like part alligator from Spider-Man.
What? Fuck yeah. What was his name? Hang on,
You got
googling.
Doc Ock, but it's not the alligator.
No. It was
Now you're making me go blank, damn it.
Hang on. Amazing Spider-Man 1. That was the main villain.
Good trivia.
Lizard.
Well, but what's the doctor's name
The
though?
lizard.
Just lizard. That's Kurtz Connors.
Yeah, Dr. Kurt Connors.
Okay, well then it's equal parts Umbrella Academy, Gorilla Guy, and Lizard.
Oh, I still have that staff. I've been walking on walls this whole time. I've just been like doop doop doo.
Now you still have to make Arcana checks with it, but
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
the thing is, he doesn't have to worry about. Well, say you've done it through the time, but if you're going to use it in combat or other scenarios where failure could mean something, the worst that can happen is the staff could blow up if he rolls a 1. Otherwise, nothing. It either goes off or it doesn't. There's
When
no
you say
chaos
blow
tables.
up, do you mean like it blows into splinters or like C4 detonates in his hand?
What does it say, Nick?
I think it's gonna be kind of like napalm, like in Vietnam.
Oh.
Okay, let me read it. Let me read it to you real quick. On a roll of 1, the staff overloads with warp energy and explodes in the user's hand, doing 3d10 plus 1d10 per spell level magic damage to the user and everyone within 30 feet. So I'm like using this thing to like hobble around. This is like my walking staff now.
You're not casting spells with it, you're just walking.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
if he
haven't
wants to, he can cast Spider Climb and web with it.
I can cast spells with it though.
But your Arcana check is going to be like -5.
No, 'cause I get to use
it's using
wisdom.
his wisdom. Wisdom is his casting
Oh,
stat.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, my
that's-
wisdom hasn't been affected.
his Arcana.
Well, no,
Well,
I just didn't.
Arcana is an intelligence-based skill. For the witch weird, they can use wisdom for their casting stat, so it uses that for the check. I was going to have it to where I was going to leave it the same, but then you have to focus. Do you want to be able to cast more efficiently or have stronger spells? So I'm like, at the moment for the testing, I'm allowing it to just use wisdom as the stat.
So essentially, I'm basically kind of dumb, pretty dumb, but I can still do some cool shit. Like I can go to China and I can play them in ping pong. I can open up a successful restaurant called Bubba Gump Shrimp. Things like that.
Just wouldn't it be so fitting for all 3 of his deaths to be caused by explosions? Because I think it would.
I mean, just give me 50 yards ahead on the trail, and I'll set something up. It's cool. We'll just make it happen.
That third fireball's a charm. Oh, and I'm sorry. As y'all are leaving here, everybody level up to 5 too.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Nice.
I knew there was something I was forgetting to tell y'all before you left the cave.
Classes. Range. Oh goodness, there's 3 rangers.
so I'm gonna level up to level 4. So I'm still using cleric. Is there anything that I need to do?
No, you just up the cleric, and if there's something that changes, I will say y'all should be level 5 now.
Finally.
Does that mean that I'm going to learn a new spell?
Actually, you don't have to find them. You don't just get them naturally. You have to find them.
Oh snap! I can attack twice now.
Next
All
page.
the fighter types can.
Primal awareness optional replacement. Let's see what.
Do I just get? I don't learn new spells. I just get more slots. Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, you don't worry about the slots because you can cast at will. Those are just in there because of it's. I'm basing it off of the D5e framework. So, but you can cast up to 3rd level. So now once you get 3rd level spells, you'll get those. But you could upcast your 1st or 2nd level spells as 3rds. Same thing with the staff. You can cast it no lower than what web is a 2nd level spell, so you have to cast it at 2nd level. But if you wanted to upcast at the 3rd, or anything like that from a magic item that has a spell, you can channel more into it to try to upcast. It just ups the DC.
Level 5 in a GrimDark.
I'm gonna blow myself up for sure.
Do what?
You've done that before.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was just saying, good lord, how are we level 5 in a GrimDark?
I don't know. Just think, if he finds it, Nick has access to Fireball now, if he can find the spell.
If he finds it.
Look, all I had to do was set a little trap, but no.
And say with his wisdom, you're very perceptive of your surroundings and stuff like that. That it's just your book learning and your memory. That's kind of the issue.
Yep.
My +2 has let me down sufficiently tonight.
So what's the plan of action?
So we've made it out of the cave. We've got lead-lined boxes, and our map still shows us how to get back to the original stone to the south. Right?
Correct.
So I'm... After wandering a bit, keeping an eye on the massive Martian ape that is Nick now, going to kind of shoulder in toward Leora and Fang because I forget his name. Scott's character
Proximo.
Proximo is just kind of taking a nap. Kursk might be around too, because Kursk seems to be around every time people are talking.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, so, do we still want to go try and snatch up that stone that's, like, fucking things up down to the south? Back near Minoris. We got boxes to keep it. We've dealt with some of them before.
I think it'd be a good thing to do.
I don't know what to do with the really big guy back there doing push-ups right now.
Maybe Seth will know what to do with him.
I mean, that's kind of mean. Hasn't Seth done enough?
I mean, if they could use him, to maybe plow the land or I don't know.
But is he gonna plow the land for like 2 days and then blow up and become a bunch of spiders and snakes and horrible tentacle monsters and kill everyone in the town?
Do you think he's capable of that?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Do you just want to like leave him in your old hunting shack? See what happens there?
I mean, he kills less people there, but no, I don't know what the fuck to do with him. Look, I told you from the beginning. I had to try something to see if it would work, and he came back, and so now maybe I can do it better. I'm no weird, I'm no witch, but I read enough. Wait, no, I can't read. I ascertained enough information.
That's a big word for you.
Wow.
Hey, look, I dreamed enough dreams to know what I was doing.
Obviously
There we
not.
go. All single syllables. Wait, syllables too long.
Oh my god.
Kursk turns to Drake and he's like, "Point of order. We now have we now have an ape man." Yeah, you did a real bang up job.
He was dead before. I would just like you to know. I did that with a hammer and a whole bunch of rocks and a dead guy.
Hold on.
No longer dead. I've got to give you props for that.
Hold on. Everybody shut up for 10 whole seconds. Drake, are you trying to tell me
Nope.
that you didn't cut open the chest of a dead elf and stuff his ashes in? Are you skipping that part? Are you glossing over that part slightly?
It was required.
You try to make it sound like it was a really like it wasn't a thing that required a lot of blood and pain and sacrifice on everybody's part.
That's hard work all over the world, right?
Drake, I'm so proud I brought this person back. Also, Drake, I must murder this person.
He came back wrong.
You have become Dr. Frankenstein. You are Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh my god. Okay.
I am just a simple woodsman hunter who also happened to bring something back to life from the old eldritch dead that I need to undo and then retry again. Simple woodsman hunter.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
I accidentally dumped powder into this elf's chest cavity. Oops.
Okay.
The
okay.
recipe said you do this, and then you
Hold-
do this,
There's
and
no
then you put it
cookbook
in the
for
instant pot
this.
for 20 minutes.
I'm walking away.
Thing is like got his hands on his face, like trying his absolute hardest to not scream. And he's just he's got his hands just all over the place and back on his face. And okay, Drake, all right, listen, Drake, just I just need you to fucking calm down. I need you to meditate on the things you do instead of doing them every 10 seconds.
We're standing on a path in the woods thing.
Get in the back of the
really
get in the
doing
back of
anything.
the wagon. Get in the wagon right now.
And then what?
I'm going to cut your chest open and put the ashes of your dead friend in there, and
Who
then
did you
shove a
kill?
corpse. Don't worry about it. He came back wrong, in the words of one of my old friends.
Yeah, but that's not when you do the thing, because... Yeah,
Kursk,
didn't
did
you
I
have
miss
the
a step?
dream?
Kursk, do you think I missed a step?
Yeah, he hinged him up on a friggin' gurney or pulley system.
Well, we'll have to go get one of those. All right, you stay in the back of the wagon, and we're gonna go get a pulley system.
I'm just gonna hang out in the wagon.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe you could have some nice conversation with the floor. Just get really nice and acquainted with it.
This is one of your Zen things. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
I have a lot of Zen things, and you know what? I am losing all of them. All of the Zen I've collected in my lifetime is being drained very rapidly for the course of the last month and a half, Drake.
I'm so proud.
You owe me so many years on my life. Listen, okay, let's just get back to Minoris. Let's not attract too much attention to ourselves, you know. Let's just
Yeah, sure. But be careful in Winnick and Pranwell, right? But I'll be in the car.
what about our ogre? What's he gonna do? Are you gonna watch him? You
I
gonna
don't
take
know.
care of-
I've been told to sit in the cart.
Good. I'm gonna tell him that his best friend is gonna be sitting in the cart, waiting to have all the conversation left in the world with him.
He's not gonna make it to Pranwell.
I
What?
doubt
No,
I'll make it to Winnicky.
Yeah, sure. I'll sit in the cart. It's fine. I'll just clean my nails and my ears and.
You have a
nose.
dog. You can play with that, can't you? Or is he just...
No, he follows along on the tree line. What do you mean?
All right, listen. All right. Hey, Nick.
Oh yeah.
Listen. All right, we're gonna get moving here. Drake said that he'd love to spend the next, couple of hours on the road in the back of the car with you, just having all the conversations that you guys didn't get to have in the cave.
Twirls a dagger.
I have all the show you all the signs of the tracking that he knows how to do.
There's tears in Nick's eyes, by the way.
He said he's got a lot to teach you.
That's not what I just heard.
I mean, elaborate, Nick. What did you hear?
I just heard that.
Hold on. Did you hear him say the word ascertain? Because we already retconned that.
I don't know what that word means.
That's okay. He can't hurt you anymore with those words.
Oh, you done kill Brandon.
I know that you aren't really my friends anymore. I know that you don't like me anymore.
What?
Oh shit, his perception is still super high.
He's got an 18 wisdom.
Listen, I don't know what gave you that idea.
It was the closest to me.
Roll.
I would like to imagine it's like you and then me and Drake like across from each other, and then Kursk is to my left.
Roll.
I mentioned
D6.
walking away to go hang out with Nick.
Weren't we completely charged?
She mentioned safely moving out of nature.
So I would
that
say,
would
now
make
where
the
were you? You were
closest-
at the wagon, Nick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Proximo and Kursk would be there. You're looking at Fang and Drake had stepped off a ways, but weren't being super quiet to begin with. Or they maybe started that way, but the conversation did not end up that way.
Yeah, it did not end up that way.
Okay.
And
So as
Leora-
this conversation has
where
been
would
going
Leora
on,
be?
yeah, where is Leora?
Oh, I figured I was, I had left the conversation because I heard this song and ends a million times in the caves. So I figured I'd go hang out with you. That's what I was planning on doing.
Okay, so she's near you.
Okay.
Now she is. I would assume that everybody else has now. I can't say for Proximo because the player's not here. He probably would not be talking to you at all. He'd probably be staying away from you. I don't know if he would play it I'm not having anything to do with him, or I'm trying to kill this dude holding me off of him. I don't know because since
Oh man, I
Scott's
should've
not
talked to
here.
Proximo.
But
Yeah, you
I
should
would-
have. Proximo wasn't here.
Yeah, so Proximo's, kind of just I'm going to say at the moment, he's just staying away from you. While the others haven't had much to do with you, Kursk hasn't shown anything untowards, and Leora's kind of been kind here or there. I would just say, how has Leora treated him over the couple months?
I've been kind.
When you're stuck on a ship with somebody, you don't necessarily want to make enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the layout.
Mm.
I don't know why all of a sudden I had the King Kong thing. He grabs Leora and runs up a tree.
I start beating my chest. Ah, New York.
Good shipmate.
Okay, well, so Kursk and Leora have been okay. Drake has kind of been a jerk. Proximo's definitely been a jerk.
I'll set a trap. You won't even know.
Yeah, so I think
It'll be mostly painless.
yeah, I think I'm yeah, well, here's the thing.
Painful.
I'm thinking that I'm kind of thinking that may be what may have happened. Nick may not be there for you to when you're done talking. Nick may already be gone. Hmm.
Oh my god, that's Lurch. Oh no, that's not Lurch. Who is that?
So everybody make perception checks.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hang on. Pause.
Okay, never mind.
First,
Or if you want to play it out how you want, just describe it, or I can, however you want to do it.
No, please let me use my +5.
Yep.
Okay, now everyone can roll for perception.
Well, roll me the other two, Nick.
Oh god damn.
Really good at your dice roll.
I'm firing my dice forever. I can't
Get your-
stealth, I can't perceive.
You should change the color of them. That'll help, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna do shit. How do I?
In the modifiers at the bottom.
Okay, so I'll roll. And then.
There you go.
And then you said roll another Arcana.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, you can't have the same color as Nick.
What? That's Nick's color? Oh, damn it.
One of you has to die.
We showed up to the same party with the same dress? Ugh. All right, now I can't read the dice numbers, but it's okay.
Okay, so this sort of makes sense. Leora, because she was near there, and where's the? And Fing, as he turns around the conversation with Drake, he's turning around, so Fing and Leora notice.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else went like you wanted.
Okay. Then, do I notice that they notice?
Well, you can describe what they see.
Okay, so
no one else notices but them.
As this conversation is kind of reaching this point, which Nick is fully hearing and is fully aware of, Brandon, he is
dropping.
He's kind of clutching. He's using, he's got clutching his spider staff as his his walking stick kind of, and he's kind of backing away. He's a little scared. He's very upset. He's starting to cry. And he kind of feels betrayed. So he starts backing away from the group slowly, taking just small steps, and then starts taking bigger and bigger steps. And then finally he just turns and he makes a break for it. And he runs to the mountain, but not into the cave. He runs into the forest.
And months later, we hear the legend of Bigfoot.
Jesus.
I mean, I imagine I just move faster than him, right?
If he makes some,
you're talking. Y'all made the perception check to see him leaving, or Leora and Fang notice him just taking off into the woods.
I'm gonna grab. Was it 2 rations out of my bag? I'm gonna run after him.
Well, since my natural terrain is forests, I am also going to go through the forest after them.
Kursk will follow once he notices everyone else running off.
You're going to hear, "Shit, the monkey ran!" Difficult terrain doesn't slow my group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. Even when you are engaged in other activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger.
Literally, all I'm doing is running up to him and giving the rations.
I'm assuming at this point, Nick, you're running.
I'm running. I'm sprinting as fast as I can.
Y'all are Fang, you are catching up to him because you're just quick on your feet. Drake, you know terrain. He's not leaving a stealthy trail. You're on his track. And as y'all are closing in on him, you see him, he jump up onto the edge of trees like they're nothing. and he's running up trees, jumping up higher, moving across through the canopies till he gets to the edge of a cliff, and then just straight up the cliff. He used spider climb. That was one of his checks. So you lose him.
Shit, forge greases don't do that. What the hell did I just put on the mountain? Oh,
Oh, great.
my gods.
Is this another thing that we have to come back and deal with?
Or maybe in the future, this is something that's going to come back and deal with you. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure this
I
very
mean,
anorexic
it's
racer
right. It just went over that rock. Do you want to climb up there? Because that's where it went. That's
listen,
the problem.
Drake, listen. I'm not fucking dealing with this today. I'm taking my lead box. I'm going back to Minoris. You can come if you want. I think we're done with this for today. I think
It seems like the problem's dealt with itself, honestly.
we could have done better, but I don't think we're going to get another chance right now.
I'm back at the cart. I didn't chase, but I just sit there, and I know how to whistle really loud, and so I just let out this like kind of long, low whistle, just as a goodbye.
At that point, you feel the mountain shake as you shake the piercing whistles enough to set loose an avalanche as it comes down upon you. No.
So,
rocks fall, everyone dies.
Nick, you
Now we have
hear
a
the
wagon.
whistle. It's kind of mournful.
Nick just starts sobbing. He finds whatever shelter he can, and he cries.
back at the wagon. We've got a wagon, right? No way to pull it, really, right?
Well, technically, if you remember the boots you found, whoever's wearing them can carry 6 times their encumbrance, and they do not tire at all, but they can't run. So somebody could put those on and just trudge away throughout the day, even with people riding on the cart.
My idea was, hold on. My idea was that maybe I and or Drake set off on foot to get to a nearby town, grab some horses, by whatever means convenient, since maybe that nearby town is not super far
Are you remembering that both?
I literally was
went
just
to
getting through
Winnipeg?
explaining that maybe
Okay.
they don't appreciate our whole presence, but I don't think everybody there hates us.
Mine.
Some of them are dead. Anyway, we come back, with the horses.
I don't think you and I should be the ones to do it, because the whole everyone dead thing.
Well, I don't think either of us are very good at pulling this goddamn wagon.
Yeah, but we don't need to do that. If we want horses, just send. Didn't we do this before? Kursk and Leora.
Wasn't Kursk there? I don't remember. But Kursk was there the first when we went, so it'd have to be.
It was Leora and Nick.
Oh right, Leora and Nick. Okay, well we can't send because Nick's off in the woods doing his whole Hunchback of Notre Dame thing. Balls
Indeed, friend. So
Leora, how did it go last time?
Decent enough.
They didn't really give you a hard time. You just it was a trade deal. That was it, right? Or was there something?
They weren't a particularly well-off town. I don't know if they'd have spare horses, but it's worth a shot.
Somebody's willing to part with their horse for some gold, I'm sure.
We do have lots of gold.
Yeah, last time, you know what? We'll just skip that part. Let's skip the part where we talked about the last time we were in that town. Anyway.
Well, do we just kind of like roll up close to the edge of town, hang out in the woods, see if she can get us an actual like draft horse?
I think that's a fairly decent idea. Anybody object?
Nope.
Excellent.
Does does our target object?
No.
You can go to the back of the bus, sir.
I'm just hanging out now. I'm viewing. I'm just a watcher.
Just kind of oddly scoot over at like the fire we've set up somewhere in the woods. Leora, you okay if we send you back into town and see if you can get us a horse for the cart?
Easy enough. We'll come up with something.
If you can get out of there with less than they need. Look, that town in particular, we've tried to give them enough, and they've fucked us over for it. So don't feel like you have to bend over backwards for them.
I'll miss him, you know? He was odd, but I'll miss him.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
gonna miss
him, not them.
I know, but I can go into town. It's no trouble.
I don't hold that against you. He gave me hope. And it didn't work out. But he seemed decent enough. So yes, I think he's worth missing. I'm sorry if there's some lingering. I know what it means to still miss somebody. He did help us. Anyway, good luck.
So what's course of action now? I think I've missed something while I've been in conversations with other people.
Get somewhat close to town. I try and get a horse, and then we go home.
So who's going to sneak into Winnicky to steal horses? Because y'all are still
stealing
north.
Horses.
You're still
Yeah, we gotta
north.
head down first.
You're going to try to buy some?
Yeah.
The request has been left a little vague.
I will acquire horses.
Roll me percentile dice.
Are
You managed to find. Roll me a d4. You find 2 extra horses over the 2 you were looking for. Were you attempting to steal them, or were you trying to barter? In all honesty,
I'll barter.
Okay.
We've got money.
Let me see. What's a horse? Go for items.
Forget rolling a 1 on a d20.
I mean, at this point, I'm not surprised. I roll really low on.
Oh my god! That's amazing.
You find this guy will let them go for whatever tale you've told, the way you batted your eyes, whatever it is, how hard up for cash is. He's got 4 horses available, 10 gold apiece.
How many horses are needed to pull the cart?
Well, you only need 1, but you can hook up 2 comfortably to pull it. And
I'll
then
get
there's
2.
also, if anybody wants any for riding.
I'll get 2 horses. Give him 20 gold.
He thanks you, and you're on your way. Now, were y'all all traveling close to town just to be outside of it, or are y'all waiting back at the cave? Because Winnicke's about 2 days from the cave on, like, good condition roads and travel.
No, we were waiting near Winnicke.
Okay.
Yeah,
we were attempting to get as close as we could while
we're
dragging
looking at,
this wagon.
remember, each hex is like 6 miles. So, I mean, y'all could be within the hex of the town itself. Because 2 hexes is half a day travel on a good road with a horse.
There.
So, I mean, technically, y'all can be outside of the town proper by like a mile and still be in that hex. So she shows back up with 2 horses.
This one's name is Chocolate. This one's name is Chip. Any objections?
No, but how did you do that?
Do what?
Show up with 2 horses.
Should I have showed up somehow else?
I just.
He's confused.
You know what?
By
I'm
everything.
gonna go walk in the trees for a minute because that's amazing. Right? Okay, I'll be back.
He told me to get the horses, didn't he?
Listen, I don't know why
strange?
I'm confused about why he's confused now. I'll help you hook up the horses.
There were 20 gold if anyone wants to chip in.
I will give you 5 whole gold pieces.
Appreciate it.
Also, Kursk,
Yes.
you can now take a big old nap.
I'm not tired.
Over my shoulder comes 5
Aren't you
gold
dragging the
pieces as
cart
well.
the whole way here? I know you don't technically get tired by wearing the boots, but does it build up over the course of wearing the boots? What is the rule on that?
I mean, I can just wear the boots forever
like
now.
say the negative of the magic is that if you're wearing them, you cannot take the run for your action. You cannot take the dash, or
right.
So you can only move 30 foot per round, but you can pretty much, and you can carry 6 times your weight, and you don't tire.
Actually, it's 40 foot now that I'm 5th level.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So
I gotta add that level. I that might be important.
Yeah.
I have extra attack now.
you didn't put those on your character, did you? You put them over there.
What do you mean? The
Kursk
individual
didn't have
features.
them on him.
I just dragged the monk shield onto my character sheet.
No, the boots.
Oh, the boots? I don't think so.
Yeah, you said Kursk had them, right?
Yeah, we
Yes.
gave them to him.
Leora, did you catch that I threw 5 more gold back?
I did.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
Okay, they're
Like,
in
I'm
your
muttering to
inventory,
myself,
Kirsch.
wandering off into the forest. It's just like cling, 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 cling.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 3 times your weight, not 6.
Still a lot of weight for a barbarian.
Only 3. Oh. I got a nightmare situation with the kiddo. Be right back.
So what's everybody else's course of action or plans or thoughts?
Well, I think at this point we just go back to Menoris. We fuck
Pretty
off.
much.
We fuck off back to Menoris.
Kursk is actually gonna try and pull aside Fang sometime here on the trip.
As we're settling up these horses, that sounds like a great time. Or
it's gotta be away from Drake.
Oh yeah, no, Drake's out in the woods fucking off and doing some weird shit right now. I'm not sure he got confused that she brought back horses? Question mark. Is that what happened?
I think he had to go deal with a situation. So yes, that's what happened.
All right, I'm just glad that we're all on the same page about that.
I am worried about Drake.
You and me both. He's becoming more erratic.
Don't know what that word means, but yes, he's acting odd.
I'm glad we agree. In the same terms, yes. What
I saw the way he looked at Nick before he ran. It was not good.
Yeah, that conversation I had with him really showed me an interesting side of Drake. I I'm not sure what to do about that. Let's see how he feels when we save Menoris, I guess.
Yes, hopefully saving that town will bring him some peace.
Something, anything, honestly.
But if it doesn't, we need to do something.
This is pretty cool. You're having a conversation about the guy and he doesn't know you're talking about him.
That's all I wanted to say.
Oh. Excellent. I appreciate the concern. It's nice to know that we care about each other here.
I mean, he seems like an alright guy. He's just...
When he's not cutting open the chests of elves, I agree.
Yeah, that was a little fucked up.
Oh, cool, we're talking about me.
Oh, we would never talk about you like that, Drake.
He pushes up his glasses and says, actually, it was the stomach, not the chest.
I would hate for you to cut open my chest in the middle of the night when I'm not awake. I would fucking hate that. Please don't do that. I'm begging you.
So yeah, that was it.
All right,
Drake
cool.
puts away the
Drake, buddy, how you doing?
I have no idea what I rolled into. That's fine.
Yep, that's kind of the point.
So y'all are just heading back to Menoris?
Let's go get this box to Menoris.
Oh, hey, that sounds awesome. I still don't know how she rolled into town and just showed up with horses, because every time I've tried to do that, it went horrible. So, quick, let's just roll out here before anybody comes back.
Well, maybe you should look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh.
Wait, what's in their mouth?
A gift.
I'm just gonna take a nap in the back of the wagon. You guys can leave me alone forever now.
I'm like clambering over the horses, looking in their mouths.
Okay,
There's a gift in there?
Drake, give me a survival roll with advantage. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do this quick ways instead of each travel. Do the daily travel. I've had you hold up in a cave for too long. Because you're in favored terrain.
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't a 2.
So, over the course of the next 10 days, y'all managed to make it back to Menoris without an issue.
Oh, thank God.
It's been almost 5 months since you were last here.
Oh, no.
Just because time passes doesn't mean the end of the world's coming.
Right.
Hey, man, we're in a GrimDark, and it's been 5 months. You have no idea.
All of y'all actually look pretty haggard. Those of you that shaved and stuff are very scruffy.
I'm going full on Fu Manchu over here.
Yeah, you've got beards growing. Y'all are actually still, even though you found food, y'all are still a little bit on the thin side, all of you. It has gotten better as you've traveled. There's been game that Drake's managed to pull down. Y'all have eaten actual deer and rabbit again, and it's been some of the best meat you've had. But it still hasn't been home cooking yet. You're greeted warmly. The things have changed. There's several new buildings that are up. You meet Seth. He's again didn't know what happened. Yeah, he's like, thought you may have just left for good, been dead. Is glad to see you back. At the same time, you see there's a happiness about him, and the girl that he was dating, Mary, they're actually, this is what, March?
Oops. Didn't see that.
Jesus.
2 months.
Oh
they
god,
will
I
be,
dropped 20d6.
they will be getting married. And you also look, her belly's a little rounder than the last time you saw her.
Uh-oh.
So
that baby's
Seth's
developed the
getting
power of the
married
warp.
and gonna be a daddy.
Oh, it's gonna be a little octopi.
Listen, the best thing we could possibly do for Seth now is to go get that goddamn rock. Lest he give birth to spiderlings.
So of course he asks, where have you been? I mean, with the winter that we had, I figured you had all died or left for greener pastures.
Listen, Seth, it was just a light wintering. We got, I don't want to say stuck in a cave, but we were in a cave for a little while.
Yeah, we were stuck in a cave, Seth.
For months.
You guys are making it are you guys trying to make it sound worse than it actually was, okay?
Now, hold on, he hasn't even met her.
He was here last time we were here.
I've met Seth.
For like 20 minutes or so.
Oh, right, before we moved on, never mind, I forgot. It's been a long time in the cave, right?
That's okay.
Drake.
Bang.
Should we just do this here? Should we just finish this before we get settled in?
What? Am I supposed to kill you now?
No. Go get the fucking rock.
He's like,
Please.
Seems you're missing one too. Did something happen? The new guy that had joined you, about the same time she did, and points at Leroy.
He decided to stay back in the up north.
I'm gonna say nothing.
He seemed odd.
I agree.
He got worse.
He wanted to
got
touch
much
me
worse.
and my stuff all of the time.
Kept reading my books.
So, yeah, I think we should go get the goddamn stone.
Okay.
I no longer care who is coming with me. I am getting this goddamn stone. We have done this far too many times.
Yeah, you got the lead line box.
Of course. No, we left it back. We'll
Son
be back,
of a
Seth.
bitch.
Oh wait, Nick didn't tell you he stole it when he ran off.
All of them.
Yeah, you see, like he has like his one under each arm as he's running up the mountainside.
Thing performs Sudoku in the fucking town square. It's the end.
Perform Sudoku? Like a number grid?
Yeah, he plays a number grid. I think you're
Did you
thinking
mean
seppuku.
seppuku?
That's the joke.
Oh god. I was really slow on that one then, man, because I was just like, what the?
He kneels down, opens up his shirt, pulls out a piece of paper and a pencil, and starts playing.
I'll do it in my own blood.
Oh no. I'm too old. I've missed internet memes. All right, that's probably the sign that I need to go to bed.
Okay, then we'll leave off here with y'all getting ready to head out to get the stone.
All right.
Thanks for playing, and I had no idea this was the direction things were going.
Weird
So,
yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna be honest. It would have been really weird if you were planning for this.
I should have predicted this in all honesty, because all week long I'm like, okay, I need to think of something, what's kind of the beat, because I know we're going to wrap up the cave real quick and then y'all are going to be on your way. I figure you're going to head to Menorah straight away. But again, I have no idea what players are going to do. And yeah, could not have
and
predicted.
And then you get like 25 text messages.
Yeah, that, and then all the mutations and betrayals, and however, it did have that good, to me, the GrimDark feel, not the part of the mutation and the chaos part, but the Nick's character feeling that betrayal and just the sadness and like leaving, because it's like,
how betrayed
no
was he
harm.
that he didn't get fucking murdered in his sleep? God forbid. I should have just let that happen.
It was right there, man.
That betrayal and that fits in so well. Just picturing this person that was like, like a Forrest Gump style. He's not too smart now, and he's monstrous looking. You got Beauty and the Beast kind of thing going on, and it's like, Quasimodo, really. It's like, okay, I look horrible, but I'm still a good person. When you want to fucking kill me.
I don't think he was ever a good person. This man treated me like shit constantly.
Because he wanted to identify your magic items?
No, because every time I tried to talk to him, I was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't lie to us anymore. It's like, yeah, I'll keep lying to your face. I got you.
Nick, do you want to foretold or told what started the whole ball rolling down the hill?
Yeah. So what I tried to do was I actually tried to cast a spell on you. The spell was going to be suggestion, and I was going to simply suggest that you allow me to examine the bag.
Fucking
and then
crazy.
After I finished examining the bag, you'd get it back, and the spell would end.
I know. I had figured you were going to do something along these lines, because you cannot just let me keep my shit. You have to get your hands on it.
Well, he's not trying to steal it. What's funny is like you've got,
I'm just curious.
Yeah, like he was just going to identify.
Listen,
the bag.
I told him the very first, like we went out and talked in that field, and I was like, listen, I've got these magical items, and I know that you wanna get more magically acquainted with the fucking world. You just gotta treat me like, decent. And he was like, no, fuck you. And that's how I was just like, all right, if that's just how you want things to be, I'll just keep my shit and you keep your shit. We don't have to share anything.
And that was our D&D game.
Thanks for watching. If anybody hung around, y'all have a good night.